Welcome to Zildjian Live. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Nikki Glaspie. There was a long-haired cowboy on the side of the road.
That's right. You're watching the Friday night edition of the CrayolaSec Harsh Reality. This ought to be fun tonight. It's Friday night. We have headlines. We have Harsh Med. We have Hart Honer. We have J.C. Bellick, Scott Jr., and myself behind the helm, as always. And I have no idea what's going on tonight, so there you go.
Well, we're definitely going to be talking about some of your favorite topics tonight, Scott. And yes, we have at the top left corner Scott Jr., and of course the man holding down the ones and twos in the center, Scott Sr. I don't know. We're just going to leave it at that. And of course to the top right is everyone's favorite Inuit, Hart Honer. And to the bottom right of him is J.C. Bellick, who for some reason is taking up 2 panels, and that's perfectly okay. So, there you have it. Now, according to certain reports, there was something about a spy, about the U.S. using spy balloons. Now, I'm not so sure how true that is, but none of this shit ever surprises me, so.
Pray tell, how come we're going back to the 30s and 40s and stuff? What's going on here?
That's what I don't. That's what I don't understand, but I don't know. Like you keep speaking the same story about that.
Like even back in the, around the Cold War and all that, there's all the sources, spy shows with micro this and micro that. And then there's a macro balloon. Like, how's that spy? How is that spy worthy?
It's really not. I mean, it's supposedly they're trying to send a message, but the whole thing is so silly. Our guy Paul says, "Hello, guys. They'll be using the race pigeon soon." Yeah, they probably will. With how stupid this whole thing is. But
you call me stupid?
With how stupid this whole thing is.
Stop it.
Pigeons and other birds.
Okay, but why is the Guardian using the picture from this recent balloon apprehension? Where's the pictures from 2019?
I don't know, but apparently the U.S. military was talking about using balloons to do its own spying back in the day. And the whole thing is just ridiculous. It really is. I'm starting to believe all this shit is staged.
You know, it's insulting. How dare they try to pass this off as actuality?
Right. I mean, the whole thing is just so stupid. It really is.
Hey, Harsh.
Yo.
Could we do a show about finding my Latvian heritage? Because I don't know many Latvian people, and I'm trying to reach out to them, and I'm quarter Latvian.
But yeah, we should definitely do a show about that. See? We should definitely do a show about that sometime, either this week or next week.
Yeah.
That's cool if you're part Latvian, you know. There are people on the, maybe if the person in charge of technology would like to explore their roots one of these days, it would make for a good show too, but.
I love how he says stuff thinking I'm not listening.
Oh, so
Every single day, I have to hear this crap.
Well, you gotta
And
do it for Junior.
And that was to Friday's edition of CSHR Radio, CrayolaSec, Rush Reality. This was
Only the victim remains.
Are you showing Polynesian pathways on Summer Heights High yet?
Yeah.
we can do a Latvian Polynesian mix and see, have a double.
Yeah, that'd be a very interesting mix.
Yeah, it wouldn't. I mean, yeah, it would be. Or something. Whoops. Oops. Where are we streaming this on anyway? Because I need to.
Bullets.
Both two of Hart Honer's pages, two of my pages, and then the four CSHR Radio YouTube, CSHR Radio Facebook, and two other CrayolaSec Harsh Reality Facebook pages.
You
Yeah, I found it.
But yeah, this whole balloon thing is so stupid. I don't know why we're even talking about it at this point. It's just so like, I think they really just want people to be, I don't know,
Scared?
surprisingly entertained.
They want them to be scared.
I don't think scared's the right word.
it probably is to steer away from the market manipulation of your food resources and how everything is being, yeah, it's to hide that. They're bringing on the new depression and trying to use scare tactics to forget about how expensive everything is getting.
Yeah, I've been feeling some 2008 vibes lately. 2008, 2009. I'm just like, all right, when does all this bottom out again? That's what I'm
Yeah.
wondering.
I got something from 2008. That's about when the Freemasons started collecting dental records from kids.
Yeah. Interesting. But yeah, I mean, when does everything bottom out? Because in a depression, usually things bottom out.
Okay,
at some
I think.
point.
Wait, I think Robert cracked the case here. He says Harsh is just upset nobody sent him balloons.
No, I'm gonna be sent balloons. I might be sent balloons on Tuesday. Who knows?
99 red balloons. Oh God, why did I cliche that? That was just so wrong of me. I just, yeah, my bad.
Also 99 red balloons.
99 love balloons.
That song is so terrible.
It's me laughing on your snailing.
Everyone should question why that song has been shoved down in our faces for so many years.
It was to prepare everyone for the Chinese spy balloons that's flying all over the place right now. That's it. We finally figured it out. 99 Luff balloons was to prepare everyone for the Chinese spy balloon gate.
Right. Now he's saying, "Sing it, Scott." 99 red balloons go by.
No, because if we do that, we might get hit by copyright infringement because people don't know how to read.
Does she say "Go Biden" in the song? Go Biden.
I don't.
Well, Biden was what, 75 whenever they made that song back in 1980 or 81 or something, wasn't it?
Or 4, yeah.
He sniffs all ages.
Paul says they are losing the war and you know where, so release all the balloons. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that explains a lot, actually. I mean, of course, we. Yes.
I got a funny story. It'll make you laugh.
1983.
40 years. So basically, since we can't talk about died suddenly, they got to release the balloons. So there you go.
99 Luftballons.
Jay, what's the story?
Back in 2015 or 2016, before I went to jail for defending myself, a guy moved in with me. It was my friend's father. He looked like a Middle Eastern person, like Osama bin Laden. He had a big fuzzy beard too, big black beard. He was passed out on my couch one day, and he had blankets all over him, and you could see his beard and that. And I put a white turban on him, and I said, I didn't. Well, I thought to myself, I'm going to put this on Facebook. I took a picture, and I said, I captured Osama bin Laden. Where's my reward?
Osama bin Laden.
There you go.
When opportunity knocks.
Don't answer the door.
Bruh.
Y'all are driving me crazy already. And we just
Well, it's
started
that
this.
time of the night, so there you go.
12 minutes in, and I'm already sick of all of y'all.
99 Red Balloons. I think that was Scott's favorite song growing up. Like
I
when he
hate
was
that.
in the
What
nursery,
do you
they
mean
just
my
played that
favorite?
on a-
That's like, I hate that song.
They probably played that in the nursery when you were growing up. 99.
That would explain a lot of the reasons of why I'm so unhinged today.
Circus, Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro polka dot, Afro.
Yep, and that's exactly how I felt when that song was playing, too.
Why do I feel like someone from ClownsEC was singing that? Like someone from ClownsEC was just singing that after a few blunts.
Jesus. After a few.
Honk, honk.
They never found bin Laden because they never lost him. I thought bin Laden's head was like in pieces.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they say, but I mean, who the hell
Anyone find
knows?
it strange that there's, an Osama bin Laden, then there's Barack Obama, then you have a Joe Biden. The names, the suspect.
Osama bin Laden was a CIA agent in the 1980s. His name was Tim Usman.
Yeah.
Do da
Well,
da.
I mean, there's that, and there's also the other elephant in the room. It's like, well, the guy came from a rich Saudi Arabian family that was friends with the Bushes, and we know how deep in the CIA that family is. So
whose family? Osama?
yeah, this family was like a wealthy Saudi Arabian family. They're like big in the oil industry and all that stuff.
But was found in a cave. That's where he chose to reside.
Yeah.
All the money in the world.
No,
he was the black sheep, and he was just chilling in Afghanistan, supposedly.
He was in his mountainside villa when they shot him, according to the SEAL Team number 6.
Yeah, who knows?
Hashtag Osama bin Laden did not get killed by MI6.
I think he was dead before 9/11 happened, and they just propped him up, or he's still alive somewhere.
So, Hoey has seemed to made a major accomplishment within Facebook land today. Hoey accepted 3,000 random accounts today, and his inbox then exploded like it was an e-thought full of scams.
That's awesome. That's the holy difference. Robert Walker, speaking of the topic we just spoke about, says very rich family. They claim it was made in the construction business. Well, in the construction business, you also get to play with explosives. So.
And
And
usually
it
our
says, Paul says, yes, why would he go to Afghanistan? And then he's saying, that then of course he said they never found bin Laden because they never lost him. And he says, you didn't hear the German pop music, guys. Remember Kraftwerk?
Hey, Harsh,
Yo,
do you want to know another interesting fact?
sure.
Hitler was related to the Rothschilds. He was a relative of the Rothschilds.
That's not surprising, actually, because I remember I remember hearing about in the 30s how every U.S. government was kissing Hitler's ass. They're all propping him up. They're all kissing his ass until like 1939. They pretended that all of a sudden they were outraged about what he was doing. No, they weren't. They just were caught with their pants down. So they had to like put on an act. Like every government was kissing his ass. That's what they don't realize. Stalin was kissing his ass. The U.S. was kissing his ass. Most of Western Europe was kissing it. Like, it's so weird how like everyone talks about how evil he was after the fact, as if they didn't know how evil he was during the 36 Olympics or anything else. It's like, yeah, like Prescott Bush, Henry Ford, all these U.S. businessmen. Yeah, Prescott Bush. That means H.W.'s father and W.'s grandfather. Just chilling, doing business with Hitler and the Nazis. No big deal. Whatever, cool. And yeah, like fucking Stalin on the other side of him, renaming half his cities in German because of how much he loved Hitler. It was so gross. I didn't want to turn around about how evil he was. It's like, you didn't feel that way until 30. You didn't feel that way for that whole decade. No, you didn't. No.
I love Henry Ford's quote. If humans understood the way the banking system works, there would be a revolution right away.
No, I remember one time Bush Sr. saying, if the people understood what we were doing to them, there would be people would be revolting right away. He said something along those lines.
Hitler's actual relation to the Rothschild is his great grandfather was a rabbi related to the Rothschilds.
Right. Well, according to our guy Paul, he says a Rothschild means red shield in German, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And Paul says he probably died in regards to Osama. He probably died of kidney failure. And Holy Hap says Osama was Obama. Pass it on. Okay. I didn't know he was Indonesian, but okay.
Anything is possible on the internet.
Robert Walker says Ford built a factory in Germany and sued the U.S. government for bombing it during the war and fucking won. That's all you need to know.
That is awesome. Bravo, Henry Ford.
That's kind of why I brought up the Ford thing. Yeah.
There you go.
Is that why their trucks fall apart today?
I bet you the Taliban could stop the spy balloon.
Well, I mean, they managed to get, billions of dollars worth of military equipment, so I'm pretty sure they probably could have stopped the spy balloon.
Right. All that 70s and 80s U.S. military equipment, they're still maintaining perfectly. U.S. goes through so much stuff, and they still can't even get anything to work properly. Oh, well.
I think that's absolutely hilarious, if you ask me.
It is. It is. I mean,
everybody's like, it's billions of dollars. I literally watched like thousands of videos of the Taliban people being pissed off because the United States basically used those airfields as dumps.
Yeah.
Like they would fly shit in from other countries that was just garbage and just dump it there. So they left like all of these hulls of helicopters and airplanes and shit like that. It was all garbage.
Yeah.
I think they were complaining that it was taking like 4 or 5 Humvees to make one running one.
Yeah. which, you would think was surprising, back then, but knowing what we know now about the F-35 program, the failed F-35 program, they spent, $1.5 trillion on military jets that can't fly.
To be a tow truck driver and driven tow trucks with the same motor as those Humvees, and those garbage.
Yeah, it's a 6.5 liter GM diesel. It's not even a Duramax. It's just the old school GM diesel.
Yeah, they have a warning on it. It's not designed for towing.
Not designed. It's a truck. Why the hell is it? Why can't you tow anything? That's like the dumbest thing ever.
I know, but they don't like towing cars with it. I'm like, what?
And what gets me is I'm starting to see like these civilian models of them coming up for sale. Like people are getting hard up for money. I guess I'm not sure what's going on with that, but people wanting like $60,000 to $70,000 for a H1 Hummer, the civilian model.
Awesome, but the motor is just garbage.
Well, the funny thing about it is you can go on a military website all day long and buy surplus military Humvees for like $6,500 a piece, all freaking day long.
For how much?
Like $6,500 to $10,000, you can get an H1 Humvee.
I wonder how much the maintenance would cost for that shit.
It's a run of the mill old 6.5 liter diesel GM. It's an old Detroit 6.5 liter diesel, 8-cylinder diesel.
That's
They're made to be low maintenance,
Yeah. Maybe go for a few road trips and then, just leave it stranded in DC during March 5th or something.
We'll leave it painted military drab too. Don't even repaint it, And just leave it there with the doors off and shit, Yeah, there you go.
$6,000, you can have a fun time.
It would be. Paul says that couldn't we send inflated helium balloon tanks to where? I suppose anything is possible. Jay, what up?
I'm talking to Hart.
Oh.
Go.
Hart.
Yeah.
Hard.
Do you guys have disability support pensions there in Canada?
I kind of, if you qualify.
I'd qualify.
Okay.
Are you saying you want? I mean, it might be a step up from Australia. Maybe.
Argos, are you saying you want benefits or? I'm not sure where you're going with this there, buddy, but come on over. We'll hook you up. It's all right. We got you.
It might be a step up, maybe. I mean, we got winter here. You got to be prepared for that.
Yeah.
Grow fur before you go.
Yeah. Get some thermal wear. All that disability will be in like thermal wear and jackets just to prepare for the winter.
Who is sending me messages?
I don't know.
It is quite a bit. Part of our budget is, winter clothing and supplies and shoveling and.
Yeah, but I could totally dig the cold, but it's just if I would qualify for the pension, maybe I would live there. The weed's legal and I'm over 21, so there's no restrictions on my age.
The radio lost audio. It's showing that I'm broadcasting on this side. I'm just looking at the comments.
Yeah, some of those disability things, they keep you locked to your locality of when and where you started out your disability, and then pretty much you are subject and stuck to that area of the origin. You may or may not. Who knows?
You can move anywhere in Australia and still be on the pension. Is that not the same way in Canada?
It all depends on the person's situation and stuff like that. But yeah, no, some things is that yeah, it all depends on their elements, but how whom is paying for this and that. But yeah, some are provincial based, so you're pretty much become locked to your province, or face losing a whole bunch of money every single year. Right? Yeah.
Well, so what do you think it takes to qualify for the disability support pension over there?
Oh, I wouldn't. I couldn't know, man. I wouldn't know. I
Just
I,
go over there and we'll just like throw you under a bus. And that should just guarantee it by that point.
Yeah. I
Then
mean,
you
the
wouldn't
more
have to worry about
destitute
it
you are, the more
anymore.
likely you are to get it. So
Yeah, there you go.
just claim refugee, and they'll usher you right in and give you a house and everything.
yeah, you'll be like Brendan O'Connell in more than one way. You're both born and bred Caucasian Australians that are claiming refugee status. There you go. There you go. There you
Refugee.
go.
How would you be a refugee from Australia? The
Have you
Chinese are
seen the
taking over.
lockdowns and
Please take me
oppression
in.
they
The
I
Chinese are
mean, if
coming.
if you're Brendan O'Connell, where you basically have your pages shut down because you keep speaking about Zionism and stuff, we have to like run to fucking Singapore and Indonesia. It's like, yeah, it's
Singapore.
possible if you're him.
I'm wondering at
Singapore.
what stage can I run away from Canada with its and claim refugee status. My own country is
I,
after me. They're like,
I
what
don't
the
know. I
heck
mean,
is
it depends. You might want to follow Brendan O'Connell on this. You might want to see what he has to say. I mean, he's from Australia and he has to claim refugee status. So I mean, because just as he made so many channels pissing off, Zionists and Freemasons and stuff. So I mean, like I said, anything's possible.
I just got to piss off some Masons. Okay, there we go.
Right. Okay, you got a lot of work to do, buddy. You got a lot of work to do.
I
And
went out
now
in
for
front of my Freemason lodge in Mudgee where I used to live, and I gave them the finger and I took a picture of it.
well, you might need to do a little more than that for that to happen. But,
I just Chris Pryor, if you're watching this right now, I just got the pictures of the room for tomorrow night. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a nice echo chamber. That's gonna
that
be
tiny.
awesome. Oh no, this place is huge. It's called Red Stick Social. He just sent me a bunch of pictures of the inside of it. And I got to run sound in that disaster of a building.
Speaking of Caucasians and Canadians, Michael Jaden said, "Hey, Harsh Med and Scott Sonnier, pension over here is the federal government in Canada's done medical disability. It depends on the medical condition for disability in Canada, Scott Sonnier."
I don't know why you're tagging me with that because I'm not going to Canada and applying for disability. So
Yeah, aren't you technically like Canadian royalty?
no, it's French. It's
Yes,
nobility.
it's like
Nobility, not
Sonnier and
royalty.
Sonnier or something.
Yeah.
Sonnier.
Yeah. And we were kicked out of Nova Scotia. And we resettled in Louisiana. Like a bunch of
Even that,
dumbasses.
see, Nova Scotia is like New Scotland, and so like you're Scot. Okay, so like you're Scotia.
Yeah.
Scott,
Okay.
Scott is Scotia. Scotia Sonnier.
Yeah, Scott's. Oh wow, man.
Jesus. I've heard people mispronounce my name before, but that really takes the cake, Hart. Thank
Well, I
you
mean,
for that.
I think what Hart's trying to say is that Scott is root of Scotia, and Scotia, Nova Scotia, Scott, your family crest, and is there and all that stuff. So there you go. So you're
Yeah, I
literally
think it's
named
cool
after
that we
royalty.
actually have a family crest.
Yeah.
You know?
And you're named after the province where that family crest used to matter. So
No, actually, that mattered in France. It didn't matter in Nova Scotia, I don't think. I don't know. I would have to, like, my cousin, one of my cousins does, like, lineage and all of that stuff, and she traced it all the way back to, like, 16th century France. So she would be the one to ask how all that worked. I have no idea.
We might be related.
It's possible. I mean, no idea.
I got French in me.
At least you're not a redneck running around and claiming to be Cherokee. We actually had one today claim he was a descendant of Attila the Hun.
Is there southern sounding natives? Like have the southern accent? No, but they're native.
No, for the most part, in Louisiana, we have two large Native American reservations, and they're the Coshada Indians and the Avoyals. And they both they speak their own language, and they don't have accents from like down here at all. Awesome people though.
Yeah, most of our natives up here either sound like us or sound like Orlando.
They're very, very wealthy too. Both reservations are extremely wealthy.
Interesting.
Both of them have casinos, and both of them have very big casinos and all that stuff.
It kind of sort of same thing up here. Some of the reservations just like, damn, white picket fences and just gorgeous, and then others it's just like worse than third world country standards.
It's crazy how that works, though. I mean, I guess if you think about it, there's probably class warfare across every freaking nationality you can think of.
That's what I'm saying, and try to get and for everyone being attacked and oppressed. It doesn't matter your background, even though like natives and other places like Australia, New Zealand, and like it happened fairly recently. It's just no everyone, every background. It doesn't matter. And then the past couple of years has been evidence of such. They're after everyone. I don't care what class, creed, or anything.
If you're not a part of the 13 families, you're going to be targeted at some point. That's just what it is. I mean, that's the harsh reality of it all, for lack of a better phrase.
What a shameless plug, Harsh. That was awesome.
Can I say? I love
that's just the harsh reality of it. Dun dun dun. No, I mean it's just it. Like I said, you're right, Hart. I mean, it's class warfare across every nationality. It doesn't matter where you're from. Even Native Americans, you're starting to see it. I mean, it's
you Native Americans, you're starting to see
it's crazy.
Like you don't have any Polynesian in your blood.
I mean, I wouldn't be a Native American.
No.
I mean, Polynesian is definitely not Native American. I don't know what kind of globe you had as a kid, but I'm pretty sure that's not even in the same continent.
Yeah, but you'd be considered a native in like Samoa or something.
Native something or other. Huh?
Right. Yeah, in Samoa. What the hell does that even matter? I'm in Louisiana.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, you'd be considered a native if you went back to a place of your roots. So.
Oh, Jesus. Really?
I mean, I'm just putting it out there.
I was born here, so I'm a native of here. I mean, isn't that how it works?
Yeah, sometimes.
I wonder if it'd be brought different, like, say someone was like, Vietnamese, I'm Vietnamese, instead of, say if they brought it to, I'm a native of the land that
I'm a native of Vietnam. Well, I mean, they are Vietnamese, but technically, if they're a citizen here, they're American. I mean, if you want to get down to it,
Well, yeah, they usually state though, but or was from there. But yeah, that's kind of
unless you're Harsh Med, whose mother is arranging his marriage as we speak.
God.
He's going to be off in the Kathmandu tomorrow.
Kathmandu. Kathmandu.
Or no, not Kathmandu.
That's not even a
Jakarta.
country.
I meant to say Jakarta. Shut up.
That's Indonesia.
Wherever that is.
God, you can't even like read a map of.
I said I meant Jakarta. God damn it!
You did it. Oh, you did it.
I'm gonna fly you to Kathmandu just for shits and giggles. Then,
No, you
Here.
won't. You can't even
Indonesia.
get a visa.
Huh?
You
Why
can't
would
even
I-
get a visa.
Why would I need the visa if I'm flying you out there? That doesn't make any sense.
Because you're flying with me. That's why.
No, I'm not either.
And you're not paying for a ticket, so it's like,
Wow.
Some things I want to stay ignorant. Like I don't know where Ipanema is. Like apparently that girl from Ipanema is gorgeous, but I don't know. Well, I don't know.
I don't even know that place that Ipanema existed. But
Hold on, somebody has to Google Ipanema. Oh, look, Harsh is going. I can tell in his face.
what was the name? What was the name of that spell?
Ipanema.
Ipanema.
Yeah.
The girl from Ipanema. Yeah, that song there. Whatever the hell that is.
Girl from Ipanema song.
Yeah, where's Ipanema?
Vegemite bedspread.
It's apparently it is located in the south zone of the city of Rio de Janeiro, Ipanema.
Okay, so the song doesn't even really.
Arpoador. So,
Those Latins. Oh,
Portuguese always have to complicate everything.
Calm down, Hart. We don't want you to have a coronary live on the air.
Oh,
those Latins. Those Latins. I just can't wait to get my hands on a Latin. Woof.
Only Scott's allowed to have a heart attack on this show, remember?
Why me? Talk about being singled out. Jesus.
Oh, Lord. I don't care about my roots. I don't care. Stop it.
Your beard is gray, so you're going to die before all of us. That's not how it works.
What you call it? It's not great. It's platinum.
It's platinum. That's right. It's platinum. It's a platinum beard. That's right.
What happened between 79 and 83 where like Hart and Scott look completely different?
Life.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And I mean, I think a lot of it has to do with that we're not the same nationality either. You know, I could be incorrect in assuming that, but considering that Hart is a native and technically I'm not, you know, that could be the reason why we look so much different than each other.
I get that now, like, because we're evil age, right? Around the same time period, and
close.
so everyone went to school along with the same sort of beings that you are.
The same sort of beings.
But yeah, then I view them now.
Would have went
like,
to school with your type of aliens.
We're the same age. Oh my goodness.
They would have went to school with your type of strange
I'm
beings.
old now. I'm no longer Jamie's age. What happened between
No, and that's the craziest thing about growing up. It's like, all right, I'm 18, and then all of a sudden you wake up and you're 30. And it's like, wait, what just happened to the last, like, 12 years? What happened there? I don't remember any of it. And then it's like from 30 to 40, it's like, okay, well, that happened. You know?
Yeah.
You know? Then you get into your 40s and it's like, I just don't even give a shit anymore. You know? And that's pretty much the stage I'm in. I just don't even give a shit anymore.
Drugs and alcohol has something to do with any of these stages.
Not in my case, but
that's good.
Drugs maybe, but not alcohol.
The majority for others. Like, where does that time go, sort of?
Yeah.
with you, it's just working your butt off, and that's what most others are too. It's just like so much time just work.
Hi,
It's
Sandy. Welcome aboard. How are you tonight?
Well, I mean, the only other surprising stat is that J.C. Bellick is not even like 6 years older than Scott Jr. So
And
there you
Harsh is not going to remember any of his 30s because he drinks away a lot of it.
No, I don't remember a lot of my 20s. So
Harsh is going to wake up one morning and he's going to call me. He's going to be like, dude, I'm 41. When did this happen?
that's provided we're all alive by then.
Well,
I
I'll
mean,
still
we could
be.
all be killed
I'm
off
not
tomorrow.
lucky. No, I am not lucky enough to die. Okay? Like everybody else on Earth would just disappear all of a sudden, and I'll just be stuck here going, well, fuck me then, I guess.
See, like that, they try to put it out. Oh, live every day till you're to your fullest, and do it. But you never know when it's going to end. Most human beings is they got a very long time left.
Right.
Kind of relax.
They do. Yeah.
We've been friends since the middle of 2019, right?
Yep. You're just a
That's
young
nearly
23-year-old
4 years.
then.
No, I was 21.
Holy shit.
Harsh, how old are you
22.
now? Like what, 30, what?
No, I'll let people guess.
No. I'm okay, don't be
35.
Okay. I was about to say don't be a testicle sack.
It
Don't
is
be
fun
a
to make people
scrotum.
guess the age, though.
Well,
Yeah,
I already knew it. I just wanted to hear you say it because you don't like to admit it.
How to make things difficult for
like
people.
he could be 23 or 43. No.
Yeah.
How old are you? I'm through.
Like, it's kind of funny. Sometimes I'll tell people I'm 27 or 28, just see how they react. And other times I'll tell people that really.
You see, if I tried that now, they would just look at me in horror. Like,
Well, yeah, that's
you're 20. Shit. Oh my God, put the drugs down, dude. That aged you fast as fuck.
But the problem is if I talk about something from like the 80s or 90s, I'm like, okay, you're not in your 20s. Shut up. You're not in your 20s. But yeah, I've known Jay since like 2019, and he was just a young 21-year-old, just fresh out of like the pedo hunting arena. So it's so mind-blowing.
Teenage rampage, and that's what comes into view.
Right. So you basically got Scott Jr., who's 19, and Jay, who's 25.
Yep. That's the babies of the crew.
Yeah.
It's the circle of love.
Yeah.
I'm just really happy for you, Hart, to find out that you were a Generation Xer.
Yeah.
You had a really great life, unlike our elder millennial in the bottom left-hand corner of our screen right now.
I know what it is to grow up riding in the back open pickup truck.
That's actually still legal here in this state.
Damn, I'm moving there.
You still see that every now and then. You'll be going to down Florida Boulevard in Baton Rouge, and some guy's riding in the back of a pickup truck.
I mean, the funny thing is, I've never ridden in an open pickup truck here, but when I was overseas, I did. If you're staying with relatives in the village or something, you might just do that for a weekend or something.
I thought you were going to say something like when I was traveling across Afghanistan working for ISIS.
No, that would end with me in a casket. I'm just better on white skin. I look a lot older.
But yeah, various BMXs in front of a neighbor's house.
That's how we knew where everybody was.
Yeah.
Like you'd ride down the street and there would be a pile of bicycles at one house. That's where you went.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't no cell phones or nothing back then.
One thing in the kitchen, and it was strong like anything. You could beat that thing.
Dude,
It's
and they
stupid.
had cords that were like 75 feet long. And if you didn't take care of the freaking cord, those little coiled cords, if you didn't take care of them, they would turn into like this giant fucking knot. And it would get all tangled up. So you would always have to like untangle it and shit like that. I used to hate them phones, man. Or like you would go to do something and like a dog would run past you, go to grab the dog or something, and fucking phone jerks out of your hand, smack somebody else in the head with it and all this other shit. You know, it's like, man, I hate these things. And then we got internet. We got dial-up internet. That was wonderful. If anybody picked up the phone while you were online, they knocked you completely offline.
I'm on the internet. Don't call anyone.
When I was 11 on AOL, when I was 11 on
11
AOL,
on
I
AOL.
actually pretend to be like 30 years old just to see like how many creepy assholes are trying to come after my
Jesus
account.
Christ. So that's what's wrong with you.
2 days to download a picture.
Yeah, no, like, why did you pick up the phone? I was in the middle of reading that email and now it won't load. Where now all you got to do is just open the screen and it's there.
Yeah.
You know, everybody takes that for granted now. You should have been around whenever the days of dial-up was here. That was the wild west of the internet.
Yeah, I remember the days of dial-up. I was just basic as fuck.
Yeah. That sounds really accurate, Hart. Don't do that again. That's almost scary.
Yeah, that was the sound I heard with AOL when I was a kid.
Hey,
That was the same sound. Yo.
You ever hear another story that happened to me when I was 18 or 19?
Sure, why not? The night's young.
Well, one day I walked out of my door, and the main street of my house is up the road from the left side. There's a shopping centre, and it's only a small one because it's in the middle of nowhere. So it's only half the size of a normal one. Well, anyway, I was walking to there, and I got cut halfway by this guy, and he said my comments online is killing a 50-year-old man inside, and he's going to commit suicide. And I didn't know what he was talking about because I didn't do nothing of the sort. He was mixing me up with someone else. He said I was threatening someone and bullying them online. This 50-year-old man, he was going to commit suicide, and I better stop it before he does it and stuff like that. And he was telling me over and over again.
Wow.
Other people's choices are other people's choices. They cannot relegate these to other beings and tell them that is their choice or their fault. They choose to do it. It's their thought and reasoning that they are going to do. You had nothing at fault there.
Yeah, that's messed up. If you're above a certain age, you should. If you're above like the age of, if you're above the age of like 45 or 50, you shouldn't be getting bullied online. You really shouldn't. If you're doing that, you're just addicted to group chats.
Well, speaking of being bullied online, come on down to I-95 right here next door to the Buc-ee's. Right at the back of the truck parking lot, right there by the fuel island. We're going to have Big Bertha standing out there in leggings. You give her $20, she'll put her clothes back on. And that's the special for this weekend. Come on down, we'll leave the toilet seat up for you. Okay, sorry.
I thought you were going to plug our friend Joe. And like, there's long-haired cowboy at the side of the road. You know? And yeah, you know, it's don't picture it as being pulled. I mean, you can find Joe on Spotify. There's all sorts of we promote him all the time.
Oh my
Who?
God.
Joe?
No, just stop. I don't want to
Wait,
listen.
are you saying we promote Joe?
Well, yeah.
I can't believe.
With
I can't believe that I promoted a group that supports white supremacy. What the heck? Hey, look at that hot tamale on the right. Ooh, who is that?
That
Oh,
is somebody that's literally a quarter of your age, sir. Calm down.
When was hot tamale the last coined as being in?
I don't know, but the look on her Majesta's face was like, oh God, not this.
I don't
crazy.
think she ever came back on camera ever again after that. That
Yeah.
was so bad.
That was terrible. Congratulations, Joe Charter. You scared someone off camera.
Like permanently.
Men.
Well, Harsh, you know how I like him. You know I like him thin and tight.
Please know how to learn how to give nice compliments and where they're actually complimentary. Please.
Here's the sad part. I actually hung out with him in Des Moines, Iowa, and he wasn't this much of a fucking weirdo. He was actually like relatively normal. I mean, the house was like a frat house, but you know, it was still like cool. He still wasn't like obnoxious to this.
But this is the thing where, like, you know, same thing with me. Like, it's okay to be different. It's okay to be a little bit strange. We're all different. We're all a little bit strange. But being weirdo is not cool.
Not at that level.
Don't be weird.
Well, Scott, I'm gonna eat a whole batch of garlic for my health.
Summer rain like a dream. No summer.
Oh, don't tell me that's this.
Like a dream. Sending out my love to you.
Hey, Scott, you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
Hey, Scott, if they're gonna send you this album for Valentine's Day, they're gonna send you this album.
I'm sorry,
You
but the
can
office
find it
will
on
be closed
Spotify.
until further notice. And I am not giving them a forwarding address. Sorry.
Not even joking. I was supposed to send it to DT, but that didn't work out so well. So,
Hey,
yo,
what happened to your Indian friend that I was talking to after I met you, and he stopped talking to me because he said I was being racist with him or something.
who is this?
This guy, Rashesh or something.
I don't know what happened to him. I don't know these. Dude, I don't remember anyone from like 4 years ago.
This sounds like a sentimental story. So we'll just give it some background music.
I think the only people from 4 years ago I remember are you and Scott and Moon and Gerard at this point.
Okay, why is there alien noises in the middle of that song? Could somebody explain that to me?
Well, I
What's
mean,
with
like
the
I
alien
said, if
noises?
you check the mail on Tuesday, you might figure it out. You can see it for yourself. And here's.
Do you know Moon's girlfriend blocked
Who?
I know
Moon
you.
His girlfriend blocked you?
His girlfriend.
I know
Oh, well.
you.
What the hell is this?
I know who you are.
I don't know. I'm definitely. You're gonna receive a copy of this by Tuesday.
I told you, I'm burning the office to the ground tomorrow.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
You know, you can get
Happy
saved.
Valentine's Day, Scott. Here you go.
Yeah, you can cleanse out with sage. You don't drink, so it's okay. You're all good. You can use sage.
Oh my God! I'm sending it to your office on. He's gonna come to your office by Monday.
No.
Yes.
If it shows up at my office, I'm going to send it back with anthrax in it.
Can you play a CD there? I don't have the capabilities anymore.
Actually, I do because I still have unless it's 8-track that records on CD.
Hey guys, can you see this?
Yes, that's beautiful.
And
That's
it
a
is
nice
nice.
garden.
The only thing I don't see is like one of those 8-foot spiders that y'all have down there.
Yeah, so this is gonna be at the CSHR studios in Baton Rouge, Louisiana on Tuesday, everybody.
Story at 10 o'clock tonight on WAFB. Local man shoots everyone in sight within 750-mile radius. All we know is that he screamed something unintelligible about Joe Charter and opened fire.
From a spy balloon.
From a spy
my
balloon
God.
as he flew over in his Chinese homemade spy balloon.
This is so terrible. I can't believe it.
Jesus. I swear, I'm a like, if you send that to me, I'm definitely gonna give it a spot on my shelf. It'll never get open, but it'll definitely get a spot on my shelf.
Yes.
The Joe Charter experience.
Also,
Hey,
have a lot
maybe
of
I could get my friends into RIAA to make a gold album plaque for it. That would be funny as hell.
Oh my God.
And have
You
some
may
like,
not be gold on the charts, but you are gold in
you're
Scott's
gold in our hearts, Joe.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna make some phone calls Monday. See if we can get
Oh,
Joe
might show up
a
at your
gold
door, by
record
the way.
made. Huh?
Might
No, I
might
don't
show-
want the CD because I'm gonna get like a gold copy of the CD if I can get them to make the plaque for me. I mean, those normally signify 500,000 record sales, which I know that album will never get to that point. You know, I'm sure like what it's at what, maybe 200, 300 sales, you know.
Is there?
And
Is
that
there a
was
copy?
like to the production company to keep their tables from wobbling and shit. You know.
Is it even copyrighted?
Let me see.
Probably. No, well, I mean, this is Joe we're talking about, so probably not.
The copyright 2003. Joseph H. Workis, Joe Charter Records, Charter Publishing Group, ASCAP, 1222 Spring Creek Drive, Nashville, Tennessee, 37209. Manufactured in the USA, distributed and marketed by Charter Music Inc. All rights reserved. Unauthorized duplication is a violation of applicable laws. Printed in the USA.
Damn, he paid for all that.
No.
No one helped him out.
No, he didn't. I mean, I can register these shows on ASCAP tomorrow. I mean, that's that. I can put as much legal shit on the bottom of a piece of paper as I want. Doesn't make it.
Well, yeah,
true.
nobody else claimed it though. That's all Joe. That's all Joe there.
Well, yeah, I mean that's essentially how it works, but you still have to be registered.
All right.
So
Well, I'll definitely go to the post office tomorrow and send in this. I don't know to who. I don't know to who.
send it to Hart.
How did the natives suffered enough?
I would love to see. No. I want you to play that album while you make a piece of art, and I want to see how bad the angst is in the art.
Haven't the natives been tortured enough? Like,
Jesus.
come on.
Wow, dude, you just like went full freaking torture.
Tortured enough. You know, between like genocide and the pillaging, and now you gotta like fucking send
Now
this
you,
down.
now
Come
you
on.
have Joe Charter in your face.
That's terrible.
Apparently, he supports white supremacy.
I know. Like, come on. That's mean. That's
Oh,
mean.
Jesus.
Hey, Harsh,
Yo,
maybe you should send him Chuck Mangione album. He'd listen to it.
who?
Chuck Mangione.
What, this album?
No, Chuck Mangione.
Oh, I'm sure Scott already has that album anyway.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I have like every album ever.
Yeah. Now because you said that, I'm going to the post office first thing in the morning just to send this to you, Scott.
One thing I couldn't
I'm going to
believe
send
that
it back,
Rock
return to
Lobster
sender.
is an actual song.
Well, wait, what couldn't you believe, Hart?
Rock Lobster. Do you have the song Rock Lobster there, Scott?
Wait, say that again? Walk the Lobster?
Rock
Rock
Lobster.
the Lobster? What the hell?
You definitely have to do a live stream from your house on Monday. God. See if you notice anything new at the studio.
Oh, my goodness. The B-52s. I do have Rock Lobster.
That's who sang that B-52s. They have other
Yes.
good stuff.
The B-52s sang that.
Damn.
I have that one. I'm going through the file server right now. I have tons of crap. I have a bunch of tons of radio bumpers. You know, it's like music with no lyrics.
Yeah.
You know.
Like humans should question Yellow Submarine. What? Come on.
That should have been Funky Acid Trip. Well, it's just like In the Garden. Okay, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida was originally supposed to be In the Garden of Eden, but the guy was so freaking screwed up whenever he went to record it, it came out In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida.
just high, so high on.
Well, in a way, if he wasn't so screwed up, they probably would have faced lawsuits from Paul Anka. So basically, he was so drugged out, he avoided a lawsuit.
Why would he have gotten sued?
Because Paul Anka had a song called In the Garden of Eden 10 years before. In the Garden of Eden, a long time ago.
Yeah, but it's okay. No, you can't. I mean, unless they copyright the title of the song. I mean, there's no claim. Really.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know how lawyers are.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, look at what was that? Robin Thicke got sued over one of his songs a while back. I want to say it was like 2014 or 15. Got sued over one of his songs from the family of another artist. I can't remember who it was. The one that did Let's Get It On. Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye's family sued him. And they won. They won just because the melody from one of his songs sounded similar to one of Marvin Gaye's songs.
Well, a fun fact about the Iron Butterfly song In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. They used to Nancy Foss, the longtime organist for the Chicago White Sox, used to play that all the time after either after a strikeout or after after a substitution in the game. So In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida on the organ.
And there's In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida again. Right here on the baseball diamond tonight. I'm Harry Carey.
Well, I'll tell you what, Harry. When
When
I hit my 100th home run, I ran backwards. I did it on purpose. I did it on purpose to spite everybody. And if you don't know how to bunt, you don't know how to use a broom. Get away from me, Major League Baseball. Sorry, that was Jimmy Pearsall.
What? What? Well, that's just wonderful, Jimmy. We're going to go over a commercial break here for just a second. And I'm going to get back over here. I'm going to get the new lineup going and go Tigers. Oh, wait, no, this is Roll Team this week.
Oh God, the Tigers. God, I hate them. You know what? Let's go. You know, why can't these disco demolition people throw
Jesus.
something at the players? Maybe they have it. Maybe this team will have a chance of winning.
Disco demolition people?
Yeah, disco demolition night, 1979. It was Harry Carey and Jimmy Pearsall were broadcasting, and it was basically a.
I just
And the
wanted
story
to
is
hear
it
you
was
explain that.
it was a promotion by the Loop with Steve Dahl, and the White Sox were playing the Tigers that weekend. But because there was so much destruction of like disco records and all that,
I just wanted you to hear you tell the story.
right,
No, I already knew that. I just wanted to hear you tell the story.
right. So they ended up forfeiting the game.
He still goes.
What I wanted to. I was in the middle of it.
Well, that's wonderful, Jimmy. Well, we love hearing our own history here at WGN Live at the baseball field.
Well, they were on WSNS 44 back then, but yes. Actually, the reason I knew about that was one, we heard about it a lot as kids, and two, I actually met Steve Dahl in 2010. He actually signed like a pennant for me and everything, and we were talking about that. The guy who helped create Disco Demolition Night. That guy was so down to earth. It was awesome. Like that guy looked like he could go on a rave, and he was like in his mid-60s.
Nice. And I think I'm gonna do that after we go offline tonight. Go to a rave.
Well, I got your rave music in the mail.
Love that you've been giving. Where would I be right now?
What species?
Poor. I'm sorry.
What is Scott Jr.'s birthday?
I don't know.
Get older.
No, I know, but I'm gonna respect his privacy.
No, you don't see it. Yeah.
Scott Jr. We miss random remarks.
I know that you could be
One interruption. It's been Joe the whole night.
A white surprise.
Why are you interrupting? It's been Joe the entire night.
I can't. That was the funniest thing when he said that in the chat. It's like, my God, I can't. I can't believe I supported that.
Yeah, I can't believe I supported a white supremacy group. I just went back and looked at their stuff, and I promoted them. Like, why didn't you look at their stuff before you promoted them, you retard?
You see how fast that he just paused?
What? Oh.
Like a deer in headlights. I
I
said, shut up, Harsh. He was like,
a white supremacy group. I'm saying this for your birthday, Scott Jr.
No.
What the hell is that?
That's Joe Charter's CD.
Really? Whose picture is that?
That's Joe Charter from 1973.
Send a picture of that in the group chat because I can't really see it. I can't see
It's Joe Charter from like 1970, but he claims it's like 2003.
Yeah, I want to see what it actually looks like.
He looks in that picture. He looks like a middle-aged.
I can't see it because it shows you instead of him.
Oh,
you can find him on Spotify.
Yeah, you can find him on Amazon.
It shows Hart.
He looks like middle-aged. What's his face? Never mind. I forgot.
Harsh, hold that up and speak for a little bit so the junior can see.
Yeah.
I can't believe I supported a white supremacy group.
Oh
hey, Scott, who's that hot tamale on the right? You know how I like him, tight and thin.
Middle-aged Tommy Lee Jones.
the CD went into your background there. It was.
I know, and all you can see is like Joe's head for a second. That was kind of freaky. It looks like you replace your head with Joe's head, and it's like really ridiculously small. Like one of the shrunken head people from Beetlejuice. Oh, goodness. I can't do this anymore. I quit. What is this all about? Why has it been Joe all night?
I don't know.
Because Junior hasn't been vocal enough.
God.
He must have looked at the picture.
That's his birthday present. That's his birthday present from CSHR. This album.
Oh my.
That's Scott Jr.'s birthday present.
I will punch you in your fat ass nose.
Your nose is as big as mine, dude.
Not as bigger as yours droop. And I'm zoomed. I'm in the camera. You're like, if you could far backing up, it's still fat as hell.
So is yours, dude.
It gets fatter when you back it up.
Nose. Scott, your nose is like a half inch smaller than mine at the most.
That's
You
why
have the
Senior
second
is
biggest
happy
nose on this
spot.
platform.
Can you move your nose? Yeah, you can move his nose.
It's like you're half my age and your nose is almost as big as mine. Like,
At least mine don't droop down like a fucking.
how do you know that?
Dude, it covers like half your lip.
No, it doesn't. I don't know here.
There's got to be a Sonnier nose comparison of whose nose is bigger. We got to find out.
Yeah, I mean, Junior's nose is bigger than Senior's. I don't know how that's possible, but it is.
Can you concur, Scott Senior? Do you agree with Harsh's statement there, or
No, because I see him in person every day.
my nose is bigger?
You're fighting an uphill battle here, sir.
I hide it with my platinum beard.
You will lose.
See, that's all you need, Junior. It's just a beard. Grow it
I
up.
changed the music specifically just for you, Hart.
Oh, grow a beard to look like Harsh's family. Look at him.
He's picturing all his bearded relatives at the moment.
I make sure I shave the mustache too.
Did someone say beard? I believe I heard the word beard.
Where'd Jamie go? Did he die?
I don't know. It's all I know is that I have a very awkward Weird Al Yankovic staring at me right now, and I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of weird.
He felt another baby in the group, so he had to get the fresh haircut and the fresh shave, and now he's all nice and baby face looking again.
Oh, he shaved his face again?
Oh, yeah, Jamie, where'd you go, bro?
He's right there. Look at him, bald head and all. Brilliantly bald, Jamie. Hi, Joe. How are you tonight?
What Joe?
Joe Logan.
Country Joe.
Country Joe, take my nose.
Country Joe, take your nose.
What's his saying, Harsh? Oh, I can't remember the first bit. I remember the second half.
Wait, what?
I may not have a brain, but definitely has some common sense.
Wait, what was you saying?
That's a brilliant statement, though.
You
That's
was
just
saying
absolutely
something, though.
brilliant.
What was you saying?
That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
He
We were
may
saying
not
that
have a brain, but I certainly have some common sense.
I may not have a brain, but definitely has some common sense.
That's valuable. That's valuable. Right
That's just brilliant. I love that.
and there are humans that are made perfect, and they are bald.
That's what he'd always say.
Fuck.
There are humans that are made perfect, and then there's
Oh
Harsh.
my God.
That's going to be the new tagline for the show. There's humans that's made perfect, and then there's Harsh Med. Or we could do it in like movie voice. There's humans that are perfect, and then there's Harsh Med.
I think the statement he said is there's humans that God made perfect. The rest of them have hair.
I like my version better.
Take me away, Willie.
Oh,
This is Junior's birthday present right here.
I was told by Hart that if I did that again, he was going to fire me. So I can't do that anymore.
Do what again?
Play anything by Joe Charter.
Yeah.
Let's say fuck it.
We can add dip and
Yeah,
switch.
that at that point that's supporting white supremacy, isn't it? If you keep playing his music.
Kind of.
Oh my God.
Or maybe it's devil worship because he has the fox charter symbol that's an upside down pentagram.
The ace. I don't know what the agendered fox or whatever it's called. Like you can't even tell what gender the fox is. Joe Logan says God made a few perfect people and the rest have hair.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the light. It's time to meet the moments on the Marvel Show tonight.
y'all, you know, I just okay.
I had a joke. God no.
I'm not bald. It's a solar panel for a sec machine.
A sec
Solar
machine, security machine.
I don't know. I think it meant sex machine.
Oh, sex machine. Okay, I'm a sex machine. Thank you, Mr. Brown. What?
That's where I was. There's a big nose Harsh Med and he's in front of my face. You know, we can change show charter songs. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. I like The Rock and I Like the Rain was probably my most favorite lyric out of all of them.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, because I mean it was the entire fucking song. I like the rock and I like the rain.
But between playing the music of a white supremacist supporter and the jokes about big noses, I'm starting to think we're having some anti-Semitism here. Jesus Christ!
Hey, let's leave the Lord's name out of this. You know, it's vanity.
Party. Yeah, we're definitely gonna party with Joe Charter this weekend, right here live on CSHR Radio.
Everybody just have a good time.
Now, Joe, look, just stop making music, dude. Just
Wait, that's his song.
Who made
No,
that?
that's definitely not Joe. Joe,
It's so
this is a talented musician.
kinda.
Looking for your girl, she on my job. Last time when we in the spot, put him away like you're on the block. When a drink, I got to know. Top team tattoo, cause I'm rock and roll. Half black, half white, domino. Gang the
I
money.
do like the dudes dancing. Like that guy gives her on the original video thing.
Could you imagine giving Joe like a pair of glow sticks and turning him loose in a techno club? I would pay money to see
a
that.
heart attack.
What? Which
No,
Joe?
you get him like
Logan
just
or-
give him a
or
hit of
Charlie?
ecstasy first, and then just
Oh, if we're
like
talking
turn
about
him
Joe
loose.
Charter, he'd probably die of a heart attack. If we're talking about Joe Logan, he might just run into a table again. But I'm.
He might look like that guy that was that went viral at one time. The one that I forgot. You know which one I'm talking about. The guy from like
Yes.
England. He was like going nuts. That would be perfect. Joe, we have to set that up. Coming to a city near
I
you.
may not get the bippity boppity music that y'all gave, but the drugs that y'all gave, fantastic.
The
though,
bippity
fantastic.
boppity music. The bippity boppity music. That'd be perfect rave material. We're gonna give Joe like 2 hits of acid and just turn him loose in a rave.
That'd be fun.
Give him some glow sticks and just watch him go.
God. And another news: Joseph Workus, Joe Charter, has died at the age of 65 years old.
It wouldn't kill
I
him.
thought he was 100.
All that garlic's done pickled his brain anyway. You'll be fine.
I am sure. Surely.
This man told me he eats garlic like it's apples. Who does that?
Garlic is an acid that should be cooked, unless it is used as a medicine. And then used in appropriate servings along with other additives, and it's not just garlic. That's not the way you eat garlic.
I mean, obviously. I mean, the only thing he doesn't have to worry about now, the FBI may be coming for him, but a vampire definitely won't bother him.
I can't believe this is real life.
It is, unfortunately.
What happened?
This man says, I will die broadcasting on Facebook. They'll never shut me up. Okay. Joe, the FBI doesn't give a shit about what you're doing, dude. Calm down. It's fine.
You're a Scott's an operative. And Harsh, if you're being misled by him, fuck you too.
Yeah, I'm an operative. Of all the people that you can call an operative, you're going to call me an operative. That's real intelligent.
You insulted my 9 years of work, Scott. I'm not going to listen to this.
9 years of what?
I don't know.
That's what I haven't figured out yet. If somebody could explain that to me, I'll be more than happy to be like, I'd recognize it at least. Like, yeah, this guy has worked on it for... I don't see anything. Like what, 20 years worth of albums nobody bought? Okay. Okay. That's wonderful, I guess. Congratulations. You spent your money,
That was produced by him. That's like being the producer, director, and main actor in a movie. It's just like,
Joe Logan says garlic is good and good for you, but to eat it like an apple, well, that's what Joe Charter
that's
did.
what he does. I mean, he literally sat here on a live and did it.
No, he sat
There
there
are
and
a
all.
few dishes that they're raw, where you eat raw garlic, but it's very much mixed up with a whole bunch of other ingredients too
Right.
to take away from the acidity of such. So
There you go. That's exactly what it is. And well, between that and the yelling about wanting his brand promoted on every show, even though he wasn't doing the production.
No, he wanted to
And-
brand all of the shows with his brand.
Right.
And it was like, really, dude? You're not even doing any of the work.
Right.
This is all me and Harsh. You're just along for the ride.
Yeah. Between that and, and between that and hitting on women like less than half his age, you're like, oh God.
I think, and I'm sorry for mentioning it, Jill, but you'll just have to forgive me. But I think the funniest thing was him screaming at her afterwards and like, "I'll take my friend request back." Okay, what the fuck ever, dude? Go away.
You're gonna be friends with Harsh and Scott. I'm gonna take my friend request back from you, Jill. And Jill's like, what the fuck?
like that's even pre-junior high.
Well, no.
stuff.
I mean, it's okay.
We're
Think
not
about it.
friends anymore. I'm retracting our friendship.
No, but that's the thing. He had been sitting in her requests because she never approved it. That was the funniest part of it.
Yep.
I'm gonna take that request back. Well, okay, dude. Bye. Thank God. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure how to look at this.
And then you got him hitting on Majestic. It's like, look at the hot tamale on the right of me. It's like, dude.
You're 65 years old.
Are tamales vegan friendly? I haven't had one. I'm Canadian. I'm sorry.
No, they're not. Well, they can be if you cooked it a certain way, but I don't know.
Very not vegetarian.
Not supposed to be, at least, unless you had like
what's not vegetarian?
Unless like instead of cooking it with pork, you cooked it with like
It's still
jackfruit.
It's just. What's the point of fucking making a tamale then? If you're gonna put a fucking fruit in a fucking corn base.
I don't know. You gotta ask
Fruit
that.
and
You gotta
corn
ask the
paste.
vegans that, Junior.
Like-
You can't ask me that. I don't
No.
cook.
Oh my God.
Okay, we had a
Listen,
debate.
I heard
Speaking
that
of
right
vegans,
So
speaking of vegans,
I'm
vegan
I
women.
made my choice. Don't eat the meat
Okay.
alternatives.
All right. Well,
if you made your choice, you go full bore. You don't. No,
So,
exactly. No, you don't
wait,
go
wait.
any pork. There's no pork, and you
Hold
don't go
on.
fake pork.
hold on.
Right.
So that means
Stay
that
away from fakeness.
a true vegan woman cannot swallow.
Correct.
Thank you. Okay, so I gotta let Olivia know that because we were having a debate about that the other day and we couldn't figure it out. Like,
Right.
I mean,
Now, if she was a vegetarian woman, then it's a coin.
Not going there. No comment.
really? So she was a vegetarian. It's okay. Vegans cannot. Okay, so now we know.
Yeah.
I saw a joke like that the other day. It said Dracula. Dracula tells this one guy, "Man, you really need to stop turning vegans." And the guy goes, "But they get so mad."
Hey guys,
Yes.
you guys sound good on my new headphones. I'm using them now.
Awesome.
So, what are they, Jamie? They have a name and a brand and such.
Beats by Dre #3 noise cancelling headphones, Midnight Black.
Cool. And FYI, Hart, I think you need to repeat what you said about vegans.
Joe
Because-
Logan says, "Well, I can't date a vegan, I guess." That was a little bit of information we could have went without today, Joe, but thank you for contributing.
He says vinegar is good for you too, but I can't drink straight vinegar, so I drink dill pickle juice once a month.
But
So
that
what do you?
that works great for like muscle ailments.
I'm gonna stay away from that. I'm not going there.
Right.
I'm not going
But
there,
anyway,
Joe.
I think Hart should repeat what he said about vegans trying to recreate meat
Yeah,
products.
exactly. No, like stay away from. Like if you make your choice, make your choice. don't go half-ass because you can't. If you're going to go all the way, you go all the way, and you reject the meat industry and all what they're giving, and don't give in to their false of turkey bacon and fake bacon, all sorts of any of these meat
Plant-based.
derivatives. Like yeah, no,
Yeah.
you made a choice, go with it. Why are you trying to trick yourself?
And I'm not gonna lie. Out of curiosity, I've tried shit like the Impossible Whopper, and and
Oh, that's
yeah,
so nasty.
it was definitely rightly named Impossible because that was impossibly not a fucking hamburger.
Mm.
I mean, it's just, oh my god, that thing was horrible. Burger King, your executives should be drawn and quartered for that.
See, like, and I'm not all like, like, trying to hate on meat eaters or get them whatever. But these fast food places, oh yeah, for sure. Try a week going to mom and pop restaurants, getting proper burgers, and then try your fast food burger again.
Oh,
You can't do
they're
that.
not even comparable.
Right.
You,
I mean, we
you
do that here sometimes. We could eat burgers all week long at a fast food place and still make homemade hamburgers at home and enjoy them
Right.
because they're nothing like what you would get in a fast food restaurant.
Right. Of course. I remember one time Max the meat guy, who's known for like cooking all sorts of steaks and turkeys and all that, right? Anyway, he tried to make a steak out of like impossible meat, and he's like, "This is disgusting."
Yeah, it
After cooking,
is.
he's like, "This is gross. I'm not eating this."
Yeah, quality ingredients. That is the key to any recipe. Period. You
Yeah.
you start out with garbage, and if it's processed garbage, you're not going to get anything good.
Yeah. I mean,
Paul,
if
I
they
appreciate that sentiment, but I am very well established on my route to lung cancer, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. But thank you.
up, Paul says, if you stop smoking, please don't start vaping, please. Yeah, Michael, Mr. Michael Jaden, yeah, you might want to heed that advice. But yes,
stop
but no,
when I
but you are right though, Hart. There's no point of going vegan if you're gonna eat processed garbage.
I will.
Like if you're gonna go vegan and eat processed garbage, then you're just a schmuck.
Yeah, no,
Well, if
and
you're
anything down that health food aisle, like here in Canada, there you have the grocery store, like the big box center or whatever it is, and there's an aisle that's so called the health food aisle. Nearly 98% of that stuff is processed garbage.
Yeah.
Nothing healthy about it whatsoever, and they have some sort of additive this, additive that. You don't want it.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Whole foods, big chunky stuff. I don't care whether it's vegetable or meat. It's like as long as there's a good chunk of stuff in it is
well, I mean,
important.
you can't group like all canned foods into that because I mean, like
That's
tomato
chunks of
sauce.
stuff,
Yeah, but like
but
tomato sauce and tomato paste is not. It's
mm,
straight tomatoes and water. It's nothing else. I mean,
that
it's not like it's
that's chunky
processed.
stuff.
Right.
That's
That's
chunky,
chunky stuff.
simple
That's not.
chunky stuff. Like simplitudes. Yeah, not all this highly processed stuff. Just stay
Oh, you
Yeah,
away
mean
not
from it.
like,
like
oh
the
well, here's a
processed
protein.
chicken nuggets and American
Yeah.
cheese and shit like
No,
that?
I'm getting out of here. I'm not talking about
Yeah, it's not like here's a processed vegan version of chicken of like an impossible burger or
So
like an
we
impossible
know
chicken sandwich or whatever.
we now know that Junior is offended by vegans. I'm offended by them too. If you can't eat a steak, you don't deserve to sit at the table with me.
Oh, see,
Well,
that's the
again,
thing.
later,
I
I
know
mean,
what
I'm
it
about to
is. What a good
later,
steak is.
guys.
So like that.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I mean, Hart, if you're not if you're a vegetarian, I have respect for that. But vegans are just dicks, and I can't stand them.
Yeah, that's one of the things that they have put out there and made them to be. It's just to be virtue signaling. Pain in the asses. It's like,
Like that,
and I don't
especially
want to be that whatsoever,
like
nor
that
shape
woman, the
people.
vegan teacher. If she got hit by a bus tomorrow, I would laugh. It's like it's just like you just want to look at her and just shake her and just go, "Shut up."
Yeah, no, insufferable, right?
Right.
It's like some of these ones that quit smoking and then like they try to shame any other smokers. It's just like,
Right. I
don't
mean,
be
that's.
insufferable.
But at the end of the day, I hate saying this, Hart, because I know you're a vegan and you're like actually one of the real ones. But the people who want to depopulate the earth want everyone to either eat a diet full of bugs or be plant or eat a plant-based diet. Like, I hate saying stuff like this, but the people who want you to go vegan are the same ones that want you
But
to
you see,
want to depopulate the earth. I'm just
at the
putting that out.
same time, I wouldn't really call Hart a vegan. I would call him a vegetarian. He's a herbivore. I mean,
Well,
because
if he doesn't eat dairy,
vegans,
he's a vegan.
Yeah,
vegans are reserved.
I don't align with or agree with these other vegans who go
Right,
out there.
which that makes you non-vegan.
Uh,
If you think about it, technically, I mean, you're just a true vegetarian. Those people are just fucking trendy assholes that don't know any better.
Yeah.
and this is, I'm like, I'm more along lines like spiritual. If say like there was ceremonial meat, and I was in a part of the ceremony of an animal that was hunted and prayed for, then all rights and respects were given to such animal to be provided as the communal meal, I would probably partake in that. But that doesn't happen.
Right, but there's the difference between you and the rest of them. The rest
And
of them
let
are
me read.
just little bandwagoning assholes that needed something to attach to,
Yeah.
and you do it more by choice than anything. So there is a
Right.
big difference. It's not a trend set for you. Is
Right.
what I
That
mean
it
by that.
is. Anyway, speaking of, let's read some comments. I like fruits and from Country Joe Logan. I like fruits and vegetables, but I ain't doing vegan or vegetarian. People can do what they want. And Robert
Exactly.
Walker says, and the steak can't be well done either. Get the fuck out if it is. I actually like what Hart said about eating fruit, berries, and nuts because the plant is offering them.
And the thing is I'm willing to bet that me and Hart could sit at the same dinner table and I could eat a steak while he's eating his whatever he eats. Whether it be salads or fruits and berries or whatever, it doesn't matter. And not be offended by either one of us, by each other at all. Because it's not about what I want, it's about what he prefers, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
And if I don't want to live that lifestyle, what right does he have to impose it on me and vice versa?
Yeah, no, I don't want to oppress it, and I definitely don't want to make anyone feel bad for their choices. Like, and that's what a bunch of it is uh, BS shaming, and I ain't cool with that whatsoever.
Right. But that's what I mean. I mean, that's a lot of problems with a lot of people is everybody wants to butt into what everybody else is doing. If it's not bothering you, if it's not right there, if it's not slapping you in the face every 20 seconds, then why the fuck even bother? Mind your own business. You know? And- I don't understand people anymore. I really don't.
But I do encourage human beings to go have a look and question why an Inuk in Eskimo chooses to be a vegan. It's highly questionable, and oh, I forgot what else I was going to say. I'll bring it back. But yeah, like the question of things. Why? Why would I choose to do such? It's not that it was faint of heart or anything like that. It is that the meat industry, the farming industry, period, 100%, doesn't matter what line it is messed up. It's the and yeah, um, that's the thing. I view too much. I seen what they do in that farming industry on every level.
Oh, I get it.
Hart.
Oh, Lord.
How much to the bottle of Tennessee Fire cost you from Jack Daniel?
Depending on where, that could be 25 to $28.
I paid $46 on special from 54.
Yeah, Australia get nailed for their hard liquor ale.
Hmm. All right. Well, anyway, we are at the 1 hour and 41 minute mark. And so, who wants to sign? Who? Any other people got final things they want to say before we sign out?
Yeah, I got something to say.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Cohen Samuel is a ringleader of accusations and he can't be trusted.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Recently, it's probably over a week now, but there's a Canadian farmer trying to show the inside farming market and how they manipulate and tell the farmers to get rid of their excess. So he had to dump 30,000 liters of his fine milk that could have been distributed, but no, it's not, because the market system is designed for and it's turning, depending on where you are, $7 a liter. $7 a liter.
Wow.
Let me read a Joe Logan comment before we go. Country Joe Logan says, plants are living things too. I have an aloe plant that I water on the right side. The plant used to be in the center of the pot, but somehow it's moved to the left side of the pot.
That's because there's something living underneath it, moving it physically. You might want to dig the dirt out of it and see what kind of animal you have, sir.
Oh, is it running away from tap water? No, that's so good. Wow, that's spiritual shit.
Anyway, on that note, this has been another edition of CSH of the CrayolaSec Harsh Reality.
That's right. It's been another Friday night. It's been a fun week.
Yes, it is.
And I know everybody's probably ready for this week to be over. I know I am. Please, 2024, come and go. Come and go. Get this over with. Pull the Band-Aid off. We're tired. It's been too much fun. Anyway, I'm Scott. That's Hart. That's Jamie. That's Harsh. And this is the CrayolaSec Harsh Reality.
This has been another edition of the Harsh Reality. This is Harsh Med signing off. Love you. The life is harsh, but I'm still living. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. And sometimes you have to color outside the lines.